Hi Hippolyte, how you doing?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
So it's the end of week 3. So do you want to tell us a little bit about what we've been up to?
Yes, so this week basically we worked on the curtain. We finally managed to do half of the curtain, almost half of the curtain, and we're going to finish it on Tuesday. And we worked toward the ending of our show, which was like the main struggle of these past 3 weeks. And we also worked on running through the structure we had come with the week before. And this afternoon we're gonna do a little showing about everything we came up so far during the process of these 3 weeks.
What have been some of the high points this week?
So I suppose the high point, the big point we made this week is about the fact that we found an ending, which was very hard. It really was the thing we were struggling since week 1 of term 4. Which term are we?
4.
Well, in term 4. And thanks to what we did in rehearsal room, thanks to Lily, who sent us a very accurate, very thoughtful email that helped us to put into perspective what we had done so far. We managed to come up with something that is going to help the audience to understand where we're going to, because we also received Lynn's feedback about our show, and one of the things she was mentioning was the fact that we need to emphasize this kind of what's your aim for the audience, just to not make our theater piece completely just, let's say, silly and messy for nothing, but at the same time not being too didactic with it, because that was also the struggle we had on term 3, being too didactical and wanting to explain too much what we were trying to do. So with the ending I think we found a quite nice balance between this kind of non-didactical show but at the same time purposeful. So yeah.
And what's been a challenge?
The ending again. The ending is a big challenge. Really in our show, we are in a process where our way to imagining things is not so much taking from the outside and trying to recreate something thanks to what's happening around us. It's more like a kind of internal imagination. There is a French philosopher who makes really accurately this distinction. He's called Gaston Bachelard, and he talks about these two imagination. And I think we really well rooted into this second internal imagination. And in that sense, it's very hard for us to give meaning, to really come with a precise meaning, because everything is so internal and so rooted into the 3 of us. And because we had Lily for the whole process, and because Lily was a bit was in New York these past 2 weeks, and she managed to take a step back even more than usually, and to really think dramaturgically about what we were doing, and because we were still having this very nice dynamic, the 3 of us coming with material and creating and having fun in rehearsal room, we finally managed to tackle this ending and find something nice.
So we've got 3 weeks off now. And what are we going to do in those 3 weeks before our next rehearsal week?
So we're going to buy the remaining props. Some of us are going to work, most of us are going to work. I'm the only one who is going to rest, because I'm very silly, not silly. I'm silly too, but that wasn't the word I was looking for. I don't remember the word I was looking for. Oh yeah, lazy. I'm a very lazy little French man. What are we going to do? We're going to work on the documentation. We're going to work a bit on essays also. I think we're going to take a pause from the process, because even if we enjoy it so much, we need a bit of a rest, because it's really something that is a bit how do you call that in English? We're a bit overwhelmed by it, I think, these days. And just think a bit about it, but not too much, and come back in 3 weeks fresh, and start again and tie it together the bits we still need to work a little bit on.
Lovely. Bye, Albert.
Oh yeah, Albert, say bye.
Bye.
See you.